Good morning, it's 6:30 a.m. and today I am 30 weeks pregnant. So this is officially the start of Baby Watch. There's exactly 2 weeks to go until my due date. My idea is to make a vlog of the next few days, bring you along whatever is happening and wait for the arrival of our baby. Freaks out. I'm very hungry. The reason why I'm up so early is because I woke up at 6 and I've just been rolling in bed. Well, rolling is not exactly the word because it's difficult to move. I've just been laying in bed and I can't go back to sleep because I'm so hungry. So I decided to just come downstairs and eat breakfast. This is something that happens every now and then, that I actually need to have 2 breakfasts, one very early, go back to sleep, wake up later and have another one. I'm just gonna keep it very basic this morning. Gonna have a bowl of cereal, let Siki go to the garden for a bit while I eat, and then go back upstairs and hopefully get some more sleep. Ignore my crazy hair. It's a few hours later. I had a 1 hour nap, maybe a little bit more, roughly an hour. And I feel nice and rested, quite awake, not as uncomfortable as some days I do. I guess that's good. I'll take it. And I don't have any plans for today. The weather is, as always, miserable. Where's summer? No one knows. It's Friday today. I think we're just gonna stay home. Josh is working. On Monday is actually a bank holiday, so we have a long weekend ahead. Very exciting, but I think the weather's gonna be bad the whole weekend. So I don't know if we're gonna end up doing anything. We do our grocery shopping on Sundays, so probably be doing that. But besides that, no major plans. I've been working on recording and editing as many videos as I can to leave them scheduled, because you know I like to upload twice a week, Saturdays and Tuesdays. So I've been working on that to have as many scheduled videos as possible for when baby's here. The videos will still be coming out. We'll see. But for now, I'm just gonna go downstairs, grab second breakfast. Today's 38 weeks and I was supposed to have done my weekly picture, but I completely forgot about it until after I got dressed. And I don't want to get changed just for that. I'll try and remember tomorrow. It's fine, some weeks I do them a day or two later. It's fine, like it all works out the same. Although I think that from now on I need to actually start being careful, because if I leave it too many days, I might actually go into labor and then there's no picture of that week. It's a few hours later. I've just been chilling on the sofa and I did get some vacuuming done. I basically vacuumed the entire house except Josh's office because he's working, and I mopped the wooden floors down here. I'm so happy I did that because it's been a while. I haven't been feeling great the last few days, weeks, like lots of back pain and whatever. So I haven't been able to keep up with any of that. So I'm really happy I finally got to do it. And now I'm just making some pancakes for a little snack. I'm gonna show you how I make these perfectly round pancakes. So I use this contraption here. It's actually like a creperie or whatever it's called, but I use it for pancakes. I have my batter here. I pour 3 circles, pour a little bit, clean it with a spatula so there's no pointy bits. And of course you can measure it to make sure they're all the same size, but I don't. I just eyeball it and make them the same size. And I'll let them cook until they're bubbly on top. So this is how they look when I pour them. Once they're all bubbly like this, I just slide a rubber spatula under them and I flip them on themselves. And now on this side they will need way less time because they're already cooked on the middle. They just need to cook the other side. And this is how you get perfectly round, beautiful, golden with a white edge pancakes. You can also obviously do them in a frying pan, but Josh gave me this contraption, I think last Christmas, as a joke, because we were going through a phase of having a lot of pancakes, and it's actually really good, and it just makes it easier because I don't have frying pans to clean after this, just the bowl and the spatula. just arrived. I ordered this last night. I decided to treat myself to a new set of gel polishes. I haven't opened it yet, as you can see by my struggle. They are gel polishes, so the ones that you need the UV lamp, which I do have. And they are pastel colors. They come in like this little display. It's really annoying because the sticker at the top where the number is, it's just white on all of them. So the only way to see the color is right there in the middle, but it doesn't seem great. I haven't used gel polish in a while. I've just been using regular polish, but gel polish lasts longer. And I think I can treat myself to a nice manicure. I'm thinking like a nice pastel blue or pastel pink, maybe a pastel lilac. This one's nice. Oh, a nice pastel yellow. I kind of want to try them all. Good morning. It's Sunday today, which means it's our day to go grocery shopping. I finally took my weekly picture. It's supposed to happen on Fridays, but it didn't, so it happened today. We are really on the last stretch of waiting for this baby. Our weekly groceries are surely gonna reflect that. We are going more the route of frozen foods and not so much of home cooked foods, just because I'm tired. Josh is working a lot to make sure he's ready to go on paternity leave at any point. So let's get to the shops. We're back from the shops. I'm gonna make myself an iced latte. So in there I've put some of this cinnamon dolce skinny syrup thing. I need to buy more. It's almost finished. Anyway, just a little bit at the bottom. I'm not the biggest fan of coffee and like the flavor of coffee, but I'm quite tired and I don't want to go sit on the sofa and then fall asleep straight away. And in the machine I have a capsule that is new. We've never tried it, but it says it's ideal for lattes and cappuccinos. So let's try it. I'm going to press the button and let's see. It's way less coffee than what I usually get. Usually I use a random capsule because, like I said, I'm not a massive coffee drinker. So we have in here in the middle, we have a bunch of random capsules that Josh doesn't really like, that sometimes come free or something. So I usually use one of those and I'll fill it until maybe like halfway. And then if sometimes the machine wants to continue because it's supposed to be a bigger coffee, I just stop it. But this is way less than the usual. So let's try. What I usually do now, I grab a straw, give it a quick mix here with the syrup. Add a few ice cubes. Has a pretty caramel color. And then I'll top it up with milk. Now usually this is way fuller because of the amount of coffee in it. So I'm imagining today is going to be actually quite nice because it's mostly just milk. This is really good because I can barely taste coffee. Obviously it has a hint, but it's just very sweet and it has no sugar, just has that little bit of syrup that has no calories. So this is great. And if I'm feeling a little bit extra, I haven't had this in ages, but we bought some at the shops today. Some squirty cream. I try buying the one that has less fat. And like I said, I haven't had this in ages, and I don't use it all the time. But let's put a little bit more. The plans for now. I'm gonna sit on the sofa, and I think I'm gonna try and read for a bit while I drink my coffee. I need to do some editing and some thumbnails and things. So I think the rest of the day is gonna be quite relaxed, because we've already been to the shops and we're cooking dinner together tonight as well. And I've been having a lot of pain at the bottom of my belly and like the belly button. I wonder if this means that I'm gonna start having contractions soon. I don't know. Try not to freak out. Let's just go sit on the sofa. Another successful day of not going into labor. Every day that passes is a day closer that we are to actually welcoming our baby home, but not knowing when that's gonna happen. It's difficult. The waiting is difficult. I've never been very good at waiting. It's not like I want him to be born straight away because I'm quite enjoying this last few days, weeks, who knows. So I'm quite content with not having happened yet, but it is stressful not knowing when it's going to happen. I just wish we could have a date on the calendar. Obviously there's the due date, but that doesn't really mean anything. Good morning. I didn't go into labor last night. So we're still here, still pregnant, still waiting. It's very early, it's 9 a.m. Today's bank holiday, so Josh isn't working. He's still upstairs asleep. But I was so hungry, despite the fact that I had a bowl of cereal yesterday at like 1:30 in the morning. Here I am, 8 hours later, starving. So I'm gonna have another bowl of cereal because, you know, there's phases in life for everything, and Some phases are made for healthy breakfasts and balanced diets, and other phases are made for 3 bowls of cereal a day. I'm gonna make another of those coffees that I did yesterday because it was actually quite good. It's called Bianco Piccolo. Can you see it? Because it's against the light. Today I'm gonna do it first without the syrup, just because it's so short and there's so much milk in it that maybe I don't need the syrup. And then if it's crap, I'll add the syrup at the end. Did I say cereal earlier? Gonna add some ice. After I spoke with you this morning, I went back upstairs. I did some word search and then I got sleepy. So I had another like 2-hour nap, and literally now I've just woken up and got ready. I haven't done anything else. Josh has been doing the gardens. He mowed the grass in the back garden and now he's pulling the weeds on the front one. Our front garden is such a disgrace. It's so bad. We want to get rid of all the grass there and just do some sort of pavement, because it's a small garden. We don't use it for anything. But it just looks messy all the time, and it's really hard to mow the lawn there as well because we have the fences. Let's see how this tastes without the syrup. Oh. Not good. If I had to drink it, I could, but it's very bitter. So let's just add the syrup. Much better. And might as well just add some of this, because you know, it makes it prettier. I'm still having a lot of pressure and my belly button hurts a lot. I googled it and I don't know, there's not a lot of information about pain in the belly button, but some websites say it's normal because it's like the muscles stretching. But honestly, sometimes it just feels like the belly button is being cut open. A lot of pressure down there as well. So I don't know if it's happening soon or if there's still like another 2 or 3 weeks of this to go. In a way, I was telling Josh I don't want him to be born because I enjoy having him here, and I also enjoy the perks of being pregnant, of like people looking after me and having an excuse to relax and sit on the sofa the whole day. On the other hand, I am very uncomfortable the last few days, so I am looking forward to not be as uncomfortable. Although, after he's born, I'll probably be even more uncomfortable in a different way. So I don't even know what's better. But I'm enjoying being pregnant, so mostly I don't really want him to come out because, I don't know, I like my little bump. I think it's cute and I'm enjoying the experience. A while back I saw someone commenting TikTok or something. One of those life hacks for making the house smell nice was putting a dryer sheet inside the pillow covers, and I finally bought some dryer sheets to try and do that. But before, I'm actually gonna just wash the pillow covers. It's been a while. They're getting very manky, although like, you know, these ones probably should be replaced. They're literally falling apart because they're the ones here and the dogs are always scratching at them, but whatever. Everything in this house is always covered in dog hairs. The sofa is completely covered, and I vacuumed the sofas maybe a week or 2 ago, which okay, maybe I should do it more often, but who vacuums their sofas every week? How often do people replace their pillows? I know that on YouTube people are like decorating the house all the time, and every time they decorate they buy new pillows. That seems a bit overkill. I have another set of pillowcases that I bought maybe 2 years ago for Christmas, and on Christmas I replaced them. Besides that, we always just use these grey ones, and we've had them pretty much since we moved in, but maybe it's time to buy new pillows. I think I'm gonna keep the pillows here in the coffee table. Hopefully the dogs will leave them alone. I don't want the actual pillow to get covered in dog hair. Even though in this house, that's pretty much mission impossible. They're gonna be covered in dog hair. They probably already are. Okay. Well, that's fine. They cover, and then you should... To wash them, I'm gonna use one laundry pod, laundry sanitizer, laundry softener, a color catcher sheet as well. Most of them are really dark colors, but just in case. Another evening, another night successfully not going into labor. Still here, still cooking. Still a lot of pressure in this area. Whatever, I'm not in a rush. The anticipation and the not knowing when it's gonna happen is a little bit stressful. I'm in no rush even though I'm comfortable. Even though I'm uncomfortable, I must say. I quite enjoy being pregnant and having my little bump. So, no rush. It's 1:30 p.m. I did get up in the morning, had breakfast, went back to bed, started a new book, because last night I did manage to finish one, and chilled with the doggies for a bit, and then ended up having like an hour and a half nap in bed during the morning. Recently I've been sleeping better during the day than I do at night. That's why I end up waking up early and just having a nap in the morning. But now I'm gonna sit here. I made myself a sandwich. Might try and find something to watch on the TV. Might try get some more reading done. Watch some YouTube videos. I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. No major plans for today, as always. Time to go make dinner. I was gonna make something, but then I changed my mind and decided to do something else because I reckon these ingredients are gonna go bad first. But I'm gonna do still something very easy. Basically cheesy sausages, which I'm using caramelized red onion, obviously the best sausages, and putting cheese strings inside, so good. And then on the side I'm gonna make mashed potato and cabbage as well, because we bought it for another recipe and we still have a little bit. So before it goes bad, I'm gonna do some cabbage with pieces of bacon, and the sausages take some tomato sauce, and I bought tomato and basil pizza topper because it sounded good, but I'm also gonna add some oregano to it, and I'm basically just gonna cook everything in the air fryer. So this is what the sausages look like. I put some pizza sauce on top and some oregano, and a lot fell in that little corner. But yeah, so these are the sausages. I'm gonna leave them here for now because I'm gonna cook them all at the same time, because I reckon both this and the cabbage are gonna take maybe 15 minutes. So on this one, I'm gonna do the cabbage. The pillows back inside the covers. I'm gonna do that thing that I told you of putting the dryer sheets inside. I never used these as like an actual dryer sheet. I just shoved it in there, and it seems to smell really good, to be honest. Like even with the box closed, I could already smell it. I'll have to let you know in a few days if this is worth it or not, and if having these things inside the pillows, if it actually makes the room smell anything different or not at all. Like right now I can smell it, but literally the box is in my hand, so it might not work at the end. Hi, I was editing this video and I decided to give you an update because I never mentioned it again, and I must say that I completely forgot that I did this with the dryer sheets up until this moment when I saw it on the video while editing. So basically the conclusion is that it doesn't really do anything. It smells nice in the moment, but even the following day I don't think it smelled like anything. So do it if you want, but it doesn't make the room smell nicer beyond that initial day. Good morning everyone. Another successful night, not going into labor. Last night was rough. I didn't record anything. I thought about picking up the camera and just putting the camera recording, but we were in bed, Josh was in there, and I don't like invading people's privacy. It was rough around 2 a.m. We were both just laying in bed. I did my evening routine and everything, but my belly just went rock solid, and I know that's what happens when you have contractions, but they weren't contractions because the belly was just permanently rock solid, and it was being so uncomfortable. Then my lower back started hurting as well. Then I started getting really nauseous. And what does Google say when you input all of this into Google? Early labor. So then I started freaking out. I got out of the bed. I was just pacing around in the bedroom. Josh was in there giving me moral support. Also, I kept having to go pee, but super often I would go pee, and by the time I'm done washing my hands, I would feel the urge to pee again. So it was a really weird, I don't know, 45 minutes maybe, pacing around the room and wondering, oh my god, is this it? Trying not to freak out, but obviously I was freaking out a little bit. I was a little bit scared. It's not that I don't know it's gonna happen, because obviously it's gonna happen soon, but I was just really scared. I kept also thinking that every time I moved around in bed and everything, I kept imagining my waters bursting like a huge psh. I was told on my last appointment that I do have a lot of water. The limit for a normal amount of water is like 16 something, and I'm on 15 something. So I'm literally super close to the max limit. So my midwife has told me, you have a lot of water. When it bursts, it's probably going to be quite a show. Don't get scared. But obviously someone tells you that and it scares you. So that's what happened last night. And then the whole night I was just waking up, the usual, going to the toilet all the time. And it wasn't the best night. So then I ended up sleeping in until late, like sometimes it happens. And I've been up now for a while, just chilling here on the sofa. Little Miku's over there. I was doing some computer work, watching some YouTube videos. I'm waiting for the computer to stop to finish processing something for a video that I want to edit. But while I wait, I might just go ahead and read a bit of my book. And I'll speak to you a bit later. Good morning, last day of the 38th week. Still pregnant, that's my update. Last night was a bit touch and go there for a second. Again, I don't know if I mentioned, but I feel like the nights are the most problematic time for me at the moment. So yeah, last time twice I woke up with contractions / Braxton Hicks. I figured Braxton Hicks, given that I'm still pregnant. Yeah, I don't know why they were hurting so much that they were actually waking me up. Because everyone says that Braxton Hicks aren't supposed to hurt. I don't know if it's possible to have like isolated contractions, like actual contractions, but that don't lead to labor. Here we are. Today is the last day of August, and I believe that tonight is also going to be the moon change to full moon. And I've had a few people saying that they bet that my baby's gonna come tonight because of the moon. And I'm not someone who really believes in that kind of things like astrology and whatever. It is true that the moon has an influence over the oceans. So why would it not have an influence over the ocean of water going inside someone's belly? Super excited to find out if this baby is gonna be an August baby or a September baby. For him to be an August baby, I feel like I needed to go into labor right now so that he has time to progress and still be born before midnight. Guys, I'm struggling. I feel so much pain, pressure, I don't even know how to describe it, on my lower back here. I've tried sitting on the ball, I've tried sitting at the edge of the sofa, I tried putting a pillow behind my back. Nothing is doing it. Nothing is relieving this pressure. And it's driving me insane, to be honest. I was there on the coffee table, with the coffee table elevated, trying to work on some videos. I edited one and I was gonna do the thumbnail, but like my back. How do people get anything done while they're pregnant? I keep seeing these videos of people on their 3rd trimester and they're like scrubbing the bathroom floors on their hands and knees with a brush. How? I just went to hang up a load of clothes that finished washing. Took me a grand total of like 5 minutes, and my lower back pain just got worse during these 5 minutes. I'm struggling. I don't know what to do. And it's not like I could just go to bed and lay down. I mean, I can, but laying down doesn't help because when I'm laying down in the evening, it's torture. So I don't know what to do. Last night Josh gave me a back rub and that helps for like a grand total of 2 minutes after it's done. Also, I don't know if I've showed you a bump shot recently.
It's been 4 weeks since you called, and I've been waiting here for you all along. I've been waiting here for you all along.
We don't know what this drive is. It could be the drive we do before giving birth.
Did you go? I wonder if you found what you're looking for. Wonder if you found what you're looking for. Here with me, we never should have said it's better this way. I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in 2 separate worlds.